Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Of course, I'm here with the cutest boy in the whole wide world, Mr. Angada. And I want to thank you guys again for all of the love and support you've given me and the cutest boy. And I saw that my 20 years at a zoo was actually pretty popular. And I wanted to give you a little more information about what it's like living here, working here, and how we're saving animals in the wild. So I've actually lived here for over 20 years. This video is gonna give you like a little bit of an insight, a little bit behind the scenes of what I do if you guys come and visit the tour. So I hope you guys enjoy.
If these animals can live here with us at Tigers and become our friends, hopefully we can help them survive in the wild.
We're starting. Just not against the windows. We want to have a little pathway there. Good morning! Good morning! Welcome to Tigers. This is the Institute of Greatly Endangered and Rare Species. Once again, my name is Sarah, and this is Safari Mari. Hello!
The Wild Encounters Tour is an amazing hands-on experience. It's a walk-through safari of our 50-acre nature preserve where every animal that you meet is up close and uncaged.
You know, the big beginning of the tour comes out and you see this massive liger. Like, what is a liger? You know, half lion, half tiger, only heard in Napoleon Dynamite. I know it's kind of old, 20 years ago, but, and then there it is.
The man-eating predator. Just please do not sit, stand, or lean on the benches. Please do not pick any little ones up, as we are not accepting donations for food at this time.
So that's how you start. So how can you get any cooler than that? Well, people turn the corner and then the next thing they see is a cheetah. And there's a real-life cheetah in front of you, like, whoa.
When people think of a cheetah, everyone knows it's the world's fastest land mammal, right? Even a 5-year-old probably knows that. So I think it's kind of interesting to see him just sitting there and purring with me, because the world's fastest land mammal is very energy efficient. Yeah. You're a good boy. So I got him when he was somewhere around 6 months old. I've hand-fed the cheetahs every single bite of food that they've ever gotten in their whole life. And I'm a part of their coalition, I'm their friend. I'm always there to help them and to protect them and to make sure that they are thoroughly entertained and they have the best life possible. And I had no idea. It's got to be one of the coolest animals on the planet. Lean, lithe, and agile, the cheetah is built for speed. A spotted cat with the body of a greyhound and the fastest mammal on Earth. Every facet of his anatomy is honed to serve only one purpose: the chase. As we started up the tour, Doc had this mind-blowing idea of something that no one has ever done before and still hasn't been able to pull off, and that is the Tiger Run.
We're the only facility that I'm aware of that runs tigers at full speed down the yard. And it's an incredible thing.
Getting a tiger to be able to come out and run, all out run, so that he's able to use that incredible power and grace that he's got to come out and storm across the preserve where the guests can see him doing it.
And it doesn't just start off with, hey, we'll just grab this tiger and bring it out. It starts off as a process. It's getting to know those tigers when they're young. It's working with those tigers all the way up.
So we will take a couple of the cubs out, show them the lure, and see if they want to chase it. If they don't want to, they don't have to. But most of the time, they're going to chase it down, or at least one of them will chase it down, and the others will chase that one down, and it just becomes a big dog pile.
We have a lure system that we have established and built here at the Myrtle Beach Safari.
The mopalope. Now, the mopalope is a mop, a string-headed mop put on the ground, attached to a super high-speed lure. As that mop comes out and gets flopping and spinning along, the tigers find it amazingly tantalizing, and we reel that in up to 50 miles an hour as the tigers come after it and try and make that perfect catch.
This is part of their natural behavior. They want to chase down and catch prey. It's great for our animals because it gives them enrichment.
It reproduces the idea of the hunt. It gives them that extreme exhaustion moment of working so hard that virtually never happens in any zoo, no matter what.
The reason it works is because we've all been here for so long, because we're family, we have each other's backs, we completely understand everything the tiger's saying. The reason you don't see a tiger run anywhere else on the planet is because there's nobody that's worked together this long and has each other's back and understands the tiger's language the same way Doc has taught all of us.
Raji's gonna string that lure all the way out. Chris is keeping it weighted down right there so it's running smooth. The lure machine is reeling out on that paracord. While Cody's gonna set up down there for the strike and let her get out there and get running.
Cue dramatic music.
The tiger stands as the last great sentinel of the forest. If we lose the tiger, we will lose a piece of ourselves forever. But if we save the tiger, we could save the world. In order for the tiger to survive, it needs clean, clear skies, pristine lakes and rivers, wide open spaces, plentiful prey animals, and most importantly, the tiger needs you guys, right? People who care. Therefore, if we save the tiger, we save the world. Dr. Seuss once said, nothing's going to change, it's just not. Unless someone like you cares an awful lot. Thanks for caring, guys. Thanks for being here today. You're never going to explain to someone why you should save a tiger unless a tiger has looked them in the eyes and chuffed. They're never going to want to save a chimpanzee unless Angada hugged them to the point where they cried. At that point, they understand, right? It changes the way they feel about everything forever to make that connection with an animal that they had no idea was possible. Once that connection is made, then we can communicate with them how to help save this planet and to make sure that tigers and chimpanzees make it into the future.
Working here at the Myrtle Beach Safari is a 24/7 job, meaning that if there's work to be done, it doesn't matter if it's 6 o'clock in the morning or if it's 11 o'clock at night. The animals here are in our care and they rely on us. In order to work here, you definitely have to have a sense of motivation. That's the biggest thing. Being self-motivated is a driving force in the staff that we have here, including our family.
Good morning, Benji. Are you ready? Come on. There you go. Look at your water. Yeah. There. Nice nostrils you have there. Would you like to look at yourself? Oh. She got those fine twofers. Grooming. Monkey grooming. I don't need that popped, it's okay. That needs to stay where it is. What do you think? Fine. Can you put it in there? Come on. Perfect. Get it. Good boy. Guess we'll have to put those other bananas in our shake, huh?
Having people gain an understanding of how to care for wildlife and have that up-close, uncaged relationship with them is a completely immersive lifestyle. It requires us to be here with them all day, every day. There are chimps in the bed. There are tigers sleeping on the floor. There are animals that are in need as the sun rises and need to be cared for until midnight that night. It never stops. Their care must go on. A lot of people look at these animals and say, hey, they belong in the wild. They have no idea how devastated the wild is.
As we told you yesterday, about 1 million species of animals and plants around the world are now at risk of extinction. Humans are transforming the planet's natural habitat at an unprecedented rate.
The wild of Africa and Asia is at its wit's end. It is so small and under such enormous pressure, all that's left are oceans of people surrounding tiny islands of wildlife habitat.
I think a lot of the public don't realize that we've taken most of the planet. We've taken everything that there is to take, and we haven't left any of it to the animals, because you can still turn on, you know, Nat Geo or Animal Planet or something, and you can see videos where it looks like, you know, it's incredibly beautiful out there. It seems like there's still a lot happening. But some of these places are false Edens, right? They look beautiful, they look lush, but there's absolutely nothing to eat there.
The wild for tigers is incredibly unstable. The Indian subcontinent holds almost 2 billion people. It is not half the size of the United States. Within that Indian subcontinent, there are approximately 2,000 tigers, 90% of the world's tiger population, mixed into 2 billion people. If you took all of the tiger preserves that exist within the Indian subcontinent, along with those 2 billion people, it's an area smaller than the state of Virginia. That's all tigers have left in the entire world.
Trying to explain that to people, that there really just isn't anything left, and that we just need to protect those tiny pieces. It's hard, yeah. They definitely need to take the next step and spend a little bit of time researching it to understand it, because it's mind-blowing how much is gone. You know, in most circumstances, the people that are destroying the wild are people that are desperate to feed their own families, right? So this is the problem that we're running into. And so we need to fix that. We need to help feed people that are living in those areas that have no other way to feed themselves except by going into a preserve that's being protected and to try to sneak through there. Angada is a huge animal ambassador for probably really every animal in the wild, because he gets up and he dances and he hugs you and he looks you in the eye and he whispers sweet nothings in your ear. So when he hugs people, they just cry immediately. They think of their own children, they think of their grandchildren, and that actually helps us teach people even more. Thank you guys so much for all of your love, for all of your support, for watching this video all the way to the end. And now you guys have a little bit more of an insight of how you're helping me save the chimpanzee and save the world. So this was about 10 minutes of a 1 hour long special. If you guys want to see more Cody, more of the other staff, then I'm gonna actually put a link in the bio and you can watch the entire 1 hour special. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and remember, stay wild.